it's your boy Judicaire. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and also comment if you feel the commentary that I'm giving you is worth commenting on. It'll also help me out in the algorithm. So, the other day I had someone call in on my show, and they was curious about if they was to meet a woman, who they've been talking to on the phone for probably a week or so, and then this is their first time probably going out on a date. And what this individual wanted to know, by the way, this is a male who I'm talking about. And what this individual wanted to know, he wanted to know was, if he was to take the girl out on a first date, should it be something extravagant? Or something simple? And off the rip, I told him it should be something simple. And sometimes you don't necessarily have to go out on a date with a person, especially if you've never seen them before. Sometimes that old-fashioned meet and greet in a parking lot is just fine. Because what a person look like in pictures may not be who they look like in person. Some people send pictures from 10 years ago, 5 years ago, before they had children. And then here it is, you lusting and you falling for what you see in this picture. And then you meet the person in person and realize that individual is not who you envisioned them to be. So always do it slow. Always take your time with it. Don't ever just spend your money. However, in his situation, he met up with the young woman. And when he met up with her, she was actually looking for this guy to take her out to somewhere like Root Chris, one of those big names, Steak 48, something like that, something really extravagant. He was looking forward to her taking him out to something like that. And in my opinion, I felt like she feel like he was head over heels for her. In order for a woman to feel that way and ask you off rip to take them to a place like that, at some point, she has to be thinking that you really head over heels about her. Because no woman in her right mind is just going to come out like that. Now, what he should have said to her was, when the last time you been to Steak 48? When the last time you been to Root Chris? When the last time you been to one of these extravagant restaurants on the beach? Because off rip, when they think you got something or they feel that you're chasing them off the rip, they just going to assume that you're going to just spend a bag on them, when that's not the case. You don't just spend a bag on somebody that you barely know. You spend a bag on somebody that you have gotten to know. Because believe me, especially if a woman is dating several people, you could easily find yourself one of those guys who didn't make the cut. You get curved for the person who did do all that extra stuff. And one thing that a wise person told me a long time ago, he said the way you start is how you go finish. So if you start out being given to anybody, it's going to always be expected of you. If you start out being a clown, it's going to always be expected of you. And then when they see that serious side of you, it's going to surprise them. They're going to look at you like, oh, I didn't know he could get mean and mad or angry. And then sometimes you could be a serious person, and then a female always know you as being this serious individual. And then soon as you start goofing off, she don't find you to be funny, because she always known you to be serious. And then as soon as you show her that you have a sense of humor and that you down to earth, she look at you like you weird. Man, look. And then you have it to where being humble can cost you. There's nothing wrong with being humble, but there is a such thing as being too humble. You can never be too humble. When you're too humble, you will become taken advantage of. In a lot of cases, women already know from the beginning, as soon as they start talking to you, they already know what type of individual you are. They already know what they could gain from you, what they can't gain from you. They already know what you are willing to tolerate and what you are not willing to tolerate. They already know this. It's just like a man who's out trying to seek a particular woman. Let's say a P. A P know how to go out and he pick a particular woman. You know, he don't just grab any woman and put her out there on the track or put her online to make money. That's not how it works. You know, they pick certain women. Same thing as how women pick certain men. You know. And then some women feel if you take them to a place, like let's say you in South Florida, and you take them to a place like Bole or Five Guys or Submarine or somewhere like that, or Bahama Breeze, they look at that like that's fast food. They be like, oh no, I don't want fast food. I don't want fast food. Okay, you don't like fast food all of a sudden. But if you look at these people that's coming out of these places, that this particular women who I'm talking about, who don't want to go to on the first date, you see Caucasian people, you see other races of people, and you look in that parking lot, you don't see nothing but the best of the best cars out there. Bentleys, Ferraris, Mercedes AMGs, Lamborghinis, Maybachs. They out there. And then you get this girl come pulling up in a damn beat up Honda.
Denied.
Talking about what it is that she want. But it don't work that way. Ladies, y'all need to get y'all acts together. Because you're going to end up losing your blessing. You're going to end up missing out on your blessing by trying to be too choosy. And to you guys out there, stop making everything that you have accessible to these women. Stop exposing them. Stop exposing them to everything that you got off the rip. Because the more that you expose them to, the more that they're going to feel that they can conquer from you. So I'm going to end this video right now, guys. Until then, take care.